Hey guys, Ty Jones, coming to you on a Wednesday. I hope you had a great morning. I wanted to talk to you today briefly about what type of prospecting, lead generation, and the types of markets we're talking about that are going to attract, are really going to attract people to your online business and or to your network marketing business if you're building it offline. It goes for either or. What's it going to take to really build momentum and traction and take you to the top of your business and your company? And these are crucial foundation things that some people will just miss, and I want to touch on all of them where you really can get a kind of feel of what it's going to take. Because you hear a lot of hype online about certain ways to do things, and the only way to do things. These are just, guys, the things that I've experienced through the years that are, again, just foundation types of things. So let's start with number one. You really don't have a business, okay, online business, if you're not getting people in front of your presentation. So number one goal is to get people looking at what you got, whatever that is. So I would tell you, if it's online, I'm doing online, I'm driving traffic through, paid lead traffic, social media, like this video with YouTube. Those are all ways that I'm obviously creating leads and prospects in my online business. But even if you're offline, guys, it's again getting people around you or people that you're talking to in front of your presentation. But it does come down to this. The foundation is you have to have volumes of people, okay, looking at your presentation. It shouldn't surprise me because I've been doing this for a few years, but there's always people that come in going, if I could get just these two people, Ty, I know in my life, Sarah and John, if they get involved, I'm going to kill this business because these guys will be phenomenal. You really can't take that kind of attitude because there's no guarantee that those people will actually do anything with you in your business. It is truly a numbers game. So Number two, and let's talk about specifically your warm market. And before you turn off this video, because I know some people just don't want to talk to their warm market. And we're talking about obviously friends and family and people, acquaintances, people you know in your life, about what you have. And I understand the fear or concern about doing that, especially if you've done it before, say with a network marketing company. This is the thing that I think is crucial in talking to your warm market about your opportunity, okay, is that you have to have the mindset that you're going to tell them what you got, tell them what you're doing. You're going to be passionate, excited about like you would, and you are anyway, but you can't be addicted to the outcome of that meeting. So let me stress that as long as you can go into that with the attitude is that I can't go in with it thinking I've got to have Sarah in my business, or I don't have a business. That you're just, the expectations obviously you're building there are false anyway. And you got to go into it thinking, if Sarah gets involved, great. And if she doesn't, that's okay. And that's the way you got to present it to her. A couple of things that I do in that type of presentation would be, this may or may not be for you. Okay. Another one is a soft approach, and in fact with a warm market, in that, hey, Sarah, I'm doing this thing, but I'm running with it, and hey, my wife and I are doing this regardless of whether you get involved or not. But I just had to share this with you to see if you thought it would be something good for you. That type of approach, guys, is a very soft approach to warm market. What it does is set your prospect and your friend or acquaintance, family member at ease with being able to tell that they don't feel like, oh gosh, Ty's coming out when he's going to sign me up today. And they don't want to feel that pressure. And nor should you be given that pressure or put the pressure on yourself that you have to get them involved right then. So go into it with the mindset is if they get involved, fantastic. And if they don't, that's okay too. You may find they want to start with your product or service if you're, with a network marketing company or whatever, and you're doing that. So there's different ways to approach it. But warm market, just don't put the pressure on yourself or them that they have to get involved with you. If you can do that with that mindset, you'll do really well with your warm market. We've had a lot of success with our warm market, and it's with that type of approach. Okay, let's talk about a market that people don't talk about a lot, and that's the market. Say you've been in other network marketing companies, for example, in that industry, is that which is would say considered your burnt market. So say that you've been involved with several different things, you've approached your friends and family with all those things, and they've heard you before, and then here you coming out with a new thing that you're just, really excited about it. Well, they may be immune to your message, right? And so I have some people that will never approach that burnt market. They'll never talk to them because they're just embarrassed. Like, that market. Say if you if you're in it, if you have a service or product, you may want to start that market. In fact, I would recommend you do so with leading with the product, service that you have, not the business side of it. I think that's key. Is that with them you're not even talking business. In fact, I would say something like this: is that I know that this business might not be, it might not be for you, but you would love this. You gotta love this product that we have. That's a great way to approach that market. But let's go back to, even with your burnt market, let's go back to number one. If you can get that market that we're talking about here, that's already been exposed to your other opportunities, and you approach them like that, if you can get them involved with the presentation down the road, if they can just take a look at it when it, not from you per se, but as you say they get on your product, or they get involved with the service or whatever, you can go back to them and show them the presentation. Maybe they go to a large presentation in your area, meeting, something online. You send them a little video, let them shoot, and just say, hey, I thought you might want to take a look at it. Then they can make their own decision. That's the key, guys. That's not coming from you per se and what you've done before, your history with that person. They're going to get a different perspective from a third party, and never underestimate third-party validation from someone else where they can make their own decision. In fact, they may come back to you, I've had this happen, and go, well, Ty, why wouldn't I be interested in what you have? This sounds like a phenomenal opportunity. So I hope that helps. That's kind of the big three. And again, guys, if you're, obviously with the online business, most of my, is through attraction marketing, social media marketing, even paid traffic, driving that to a funnel page and going to and building my contact list, my email list, where people can kind of watch me over time, where they can make a decision when the timing's right for them. And that's no different, by the way, if you're in network marketing. It's really about timing for the prospect, okay? And when they're ready to partner for you, if you've given them enough information for them to make an educated decision, and that's the key, and you've got in front of the presentation, seeing you and kind of dripping on them, which we talked about yesterday, then they can make a decision when their timing's right for them, and they go, okay, I'm ready to do this. I want to partner with Ty Jones. This guy's got a plan. That's all you're doing, offline or online. So I hope this video helps. I thought it was just really key because I've been through so much in this industry, and I've made some of these mistakes that I've talked about today, and things of not do and not to do. I've done the not to do things and learn from that. So, and you will as well. But if this can help you, and you can take it and have some success in your business, that's why I want to do it for you. So have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow for the next video.